of these teams going to qualify for WrestleMania? And WrestleMania 40 is presented by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. And by WWE 2K24, the highest rated WWE 2K game of all time. Relive 40 years of WrestleMania, play all new match types and career mode experiences with an iconic roster of over 200 superstars and legends, available now worldwide. Speaking of WrestleMania, WrestleMania Saturday, WrestleMania Sunday. Special start times, Pat, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific for WrestleMania.
I can't wait.
On Peacock. So Otis starts things off with Xavier Woods already. The Awesome Truth DIY Judgment Day was part of the 6-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag titles at WrestleMania. SmackDown has a mini tournament going on to determine their 2 teams. One of these 2 teams will join that matchup. And Otis with a big shoulder tackle.
Xavier Woods does not want to get into a power game with Otis. I think his center of gravity is actually about 2 feet off the sky, or off the ground. He is not going to be somebody you can move around easily. He literally just stomached him to the ground.
That's a new move, stomached.
He did. Did you see it? He stomached him.
Gutbuster.
There's another one.
Oh! Otis just running through.
Oh, yeah!
And now, Joe and Kofi, I can have some fun as well.
He's literally stomaching people to death right now. Boom! With the stomach.
That's where you could have made an effective use of the Piero Patastrip.
Bingo. But we can break it down with our words if we had to. It's so damn special.
Better than what you did with Truth earlier. But nonetheless, Xavier Woods in control of Tozawa, who was very upset with his 2K rating. It came in at 68. Very low for Mr. Tozawa.
That Patastrator might be dead, but Tozawa can certainly build his rating with every move. Capable.
Oh! He's a tremendous athlete, is Tozawa. Loves to fly around the ring.
Xavier Woods is in front of us here. I'd like to remind him that Otis stomached you.
And now Tozawa sends Kofi Kingston flying. And Alpha Academy is cruising.
Absolutely, Tozawa. Whoa. What are they thinking here?
And Tozawa, suicide dive. Alpha Academy in control. Could they be heading to WrestleMania?
Possibly, Cole. Possibly.
One of these 2 teams is heading to WrestleMania in the 6-pack challenge ladder match for the Undisputed Tag titles. Will it be New Day or will it be Alpha Academy? Tozawa and Otis have been very impressive against one of the great tag teams of all time.
Otis has, I'd say, about 80% of Raleigh behind him. New Day beloved as well.
Tag. Here comes Kofi and here comes Otis.
Wrecking
and
ball.
Otis just plowing through the former WWE champion. Otis with a
first elbow.
Back elbow. Now Xavier Woods, former King of the Ring, runs into a clothesline by Otis.
Otis is cleaning house.
And he just caught Kofi. Kofi came flying off the ropes. World's strongest slam by Otis. And it could be the beginning of the end for the New Day.
Otis's hips are thrusting. The crowd is on their feet.
Caterpillar followed by the elbow. Cover to advance to WrestleMania. And Kofi kicks out.
How'd Kofi kick out of that?
Incredible matchup with high stakes. A spot at WrestleMania.
14,300.
Otis second row. Kofi rolled out of harm's way. That would have been a disaster. Kick to the face. Tozawa now crossbody. Lateral press. Hook of the leg now on Kingston, who's got to kick out at 2.
The Alpha Academy squad is on the same page. Jack Gable's leading the great fit. Kick to the face from Xavier Woods.
Xavier, legal man now. Tornado DDT. Cover now on Tozawa. Will New Day advance to WrestleMania? Kick out. Already, Judgment Day, Awesome Truth, DIY. Part of the 6-pack ladder match.
At WrestleMania. Xavier Woods, comfortable going to the sky. So is Tozawa. #1 trend in the United States.
Yeah,
Hashtag WWE Raw.
Yeah, thanks to Otis and the belly buster.
He did stomach somebody earlier, right in the face.
And now Xavier Woods has a Tozawa hook. Tozawa now up to the second rope. What's Tozawa going to do here?
Wait a minute. Tozawa beating down Xavier Woods, trying to gain a little leverage.
Looking for a superplex. Woods able to block.
The foot placement of Xavier Woods has put him in a great spot here.
Trying to fight out of this.
Oh, he's found himself.
Woods with Tozawa up on his shoulders.
What? What?
Tozawa turns it around and a Hurricane Rana. The power of Tozawa connects. Cover to head to WrestleMania. And Kofi Kingston saving the matchup. Watch this.
Look at the height on Tozawa.
Incredible senton by Tozawa. And now Otis dragging Kofi outside the ring on the other side. Kofi off the steps. Tornado DDT. Planting Otis. Kick by Tozawa. Caught Kingston. Xavier Woods misses with a clothesline.
Yes!
Oh, the power now of Woods.
Wow, Xavier Woods.
Planting with a sit-out powerbomb.
A shot at WrestleMania is on the line, Xavier Woods. Tozawa's got to be too far away here.
Woods, limit break time. Elbow by Woods. Cover.
Here are your winners, The New Day!
The New Day is going to WrestleMania as part of the six-pack ladder match for the Undisputed Tag titles.
What a win for the New Day. And as we break some things down in this match, we didn't think Xavier Woods would be able to do what he did at the end there, because earlier in the match, he got stomached in the face.
Here's the Piero Patastrator.
Listen, you see Big Otis, obviously he's got his eyes on the prize. What's he thinking? Maybe a big lariat with that ham hock holding off his left shoulder. Is that what he's thinking? Roll it. No, he said, get in my belly. He literally put Xavier Woods through his stomach, knocking him down into the outhouse. But Xavier Woods displays the grit and toughness that has gotten New Day to Hall of Fame status and ends this thing with an elbow drop 3/4 of the way across the ring. New Day rocks. New Day is back. New Day is in WrestleMania.